quickly, just on Accra Suffolk, it's important to touch on the fact that yesterday was May 9th.
Yeah.
And it marked so many years ago when fans were killed at the Accra Sports Stadium due to a stampede. But quickly, we always say it every day and every year, in and year out, as to what are the memories and what are the learnings from that particular occasion. And the benefit of hindsight, would you think that probably things that could have been done are done better now, or we've learned quite a lot? Again, let me put it that way.
I'm not sure we have learned, I mean, our lessons. You still go to the stadium and you hardly will see an ambulance on standby. You hardly would see adequate security if it's not a Hearts and Kotoko game. I think sometimes we take things lightly. I mean, this is a terrible thing that happened in our football. It has left a scar on the memories of a lot of people. A lot of people have not been to the stadium since that disaster. People still have fears. We've got to improve our facilities. We've got to make it more family-oriented, more friendly for people. If we have learned our lessons, people won't attack the FA president when he's gone to watch a football game. People won't be chasing referees here and there. And these are the things that trigger events like this. I think we need to do more if we are to learn lessons. Look at the Accra Sports Stadium. It's a disaster waiting to happen, and somebody is waiting for it to happen, and then we celebrate or we try and pretend that we care. Something must be done. I think 14 years, we've got to honor the memories of the people who genuinely went to watch a football game out of the love they have for the game and never returned. I mean, so I hope we learn our lessons, but it takes everybody's effort. We all must put our shoulders to the wheel and make the change that we want to see happen.
Yeah, it's always sad to remember that particular day. I mean, for me, the very sad part was that people went genuinely to just watch the beautiful game. And it's even sad to know that even we can't even have those numbers in our stadium anymore, because we've not been able to do well with even our league till now. Because that was a Wednesday.
Yeah. Yes.
That was a midweekend. It was not a Saturday night. That was a Sunday.
And it was packed.
It was a Wednesday. It was packed to capacity. But quickly, just before we go on a commercial break now, is to ask, are we lucky that we've not had such an event only because we've not had very packed stadiums in recent times?
Well, I think we're just lucky in general, aren't we? Because, you know, as my colleague has said, you know, lessons haven't been learnt and things are still taking place. And if you've got the president of the Ghana Football Association, who heads all football in this country, if he can go to watch a match and then be accosted by people who want to launch verbal assault and physical assault, and he is the head of football in this country, you know, look at the threat that it imposes for people like me and you to go there. You know, you can hardly bring your family there to watch a match. We've not got to the situation whereby the grounds are secured appropriately, whereby you can take the wife and a couple of kids and go and watch the match. It's not a friendly atmosphere. It's not an atmosphere that's conducive for you to bring, you know, friends and family there. So we've not learnt anything, to be honest with you. And after the Okudzeto report, where it was said that the Accra Sports Stadium is in a geologically unsafe place, we've still gone back to refurbish the place when really it shouldn't be there, you know. And you look at the clubs are so obstinate, because these two clubs can't even come together to play a friendly, to raise money for the families of those who have died. They can't even get over their ego to come and do that. They can't even put out a jersey and sign it by all the players and raffle it so that we can raise money. There's absolutely nothing these two clubs can do to raise the awareness about what happened May 9th and to raise finances for those children who lost mothers and fathers. It's so bad. And it illustrates quite clearly that we're just a selfish, you know, it's a selfish country, basically. We're so selfish. These people died in vain.